Important events in January. Each day is represented by a slide in this presentation. It'll go over the most important events of each day from the past. January 1st, New Year's Day. January 1st is known as the first day of the year by the Gregorian calendar, which is primarily used around the world. January 2nd, the ending of the Reconquista. On this day, in 1492, Muhammad VII surrendered the city to Ferdinand and Isabel, therefore pronouncing the end of the Reconquista. January 3rd, Mars rover Spirit. Today in 2004, NASA's rover Spirit landed on Mars to study the composition of the surface. January 4th, Burj Khalifa. January 4th, 2010 was the opening day for the world's tallest building located in Dubai. January 5th, Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge starts being constructed on this day in 1933. January 6th, U.S. Capitol storming. This year, Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol after Joe Biden's win. They claimed there was voter fraud. January 7th, Jupiter's moons. In 1610, Galileo was the first discoverer of Jupiter's 4 biggest moons. January 8th, El Chapo. El Chapo was captured just 6 months after his previous escape from Los Mochis on this day in 2016. January 9th, iTunes. In 2001, Apple introduced iTunes, which completely changed digital music. January 10th, Common Sense. In 1776, Thomas Paine published his book Common Sense, which sold 500,000 copies in 6 months and emphasized a war for independence. January 11th, cigarette smoking. In 1964, a U.S. surgeon had announced that cigarette smoking is linked to lung cancer. January 12th, Haiti earthquake. In 2010, this day marked the end for 200,000 people due to the Haiti 7.0 earthquake, sparking a massive international relief effort. January 13th, impeachment. Just a few days after the U.S. Capitol storming, Donald Trump is the first U.S. president to be impeached from office twice on this day in 2021. January 14th, Treaty of Madrid. On this day in 1526, Charles V and Francis I signed the Treaty of Madrid. January 15th, Wikipedia. In 2001, Jimmy Wales and Larry Sanger released Wikipedia. January 16th, League of Nations. In 1920, the first assembly of the League of Nations took place in Paris. January 17th, Antarctic Circle. On this day, Captain James Cook became the first person to cross the Antarctic Circle. January 18th, Constantinople Uprising. The Nika Uprising in 532 against Justinian I had failed this day. About 30,000 troops were killed. January 19th, Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi was elected the 4th Prime Minister of India today in 1966. She was the first and only ever female Prime Minister. January 20th, FDR Inauguration. Franklin D. Roosevelt was inaugurated today in 1945 for his 4th term. The amount of time he served in office has yet to be repeated. January 21st, Louis XVI. In 1793, Louis XVI was executed in Paris by guillotine due to high treason. January 22nd, Roe v. Wade. In this court battle taking place in 1973, the U.S. Supreme Court ended up legalizing most. January 23rd, Shaanxi earthquake. On this day in 1556, the Shaanxi earthquake struck with a magnitude of 8 in the Chinese province of Shaanxi during the Ming Dynasty. It is considered the deadliest of all time after killing 830,000 people. January 24th, James Marshall. Today in 1848 was the first time gold was found in California by James Marshall and was found in Sutter's Mill. January 25th, Sao Paulo. In 1554, Sao Paulo was founded as a city in Brazil. January 26th, Pentateuch. This day of 1482 marked the first printing of the Jewish Bible called Pentateuch in Bologna, Italy. January 27th, Liberation. Today, in 1945, the Soviet Union liberated the Auschwitz and Birkenau concentration camps in Poland. January 28th, Caribbean colony. In 1624, Sir Thomas Warner founded the first English colony in the Caribbean, which was located on St. Kitts. January 29th, Umayyad Caliphate. In 1661, on this date, the Rashidun Caliphate ended due to the death of its leader Ali. They were the most powerful empire at that time and were taken over by the Umayyad Caliphate. January 30th, Mahatma Gandhi. Unfortunately, on this day in 1948, Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, who was a Hindu extremist. January 31st, 13th Amendment. January 31st, 1865 was the date when the 13th Amendment was passed, which abolished slavery in America.